Hi, YouTube. Welcome on in. Hey, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys being here, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. Case, for some reason, you decided to start with episode number 2. Hi, my name is Ed. I am a psychologist, and I am probably going to be stopping a lot. I don't just mean a little. I mean, like, this is not emoji react channel 24,000 times. We're stopping. It's an analysis channel. We stop, we analyze, we talk about anything and everything that is in there, and prepare yourself because it is a lot of stopping. We're going to be doing Oshinoko season 2, episode 2. We'll also be doing the opening lyrics and ending lyrics analysis with it. I'm really, really curious where this show's going to go. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, let's go, guys. If it's too loud, let me know. There's something really interesting about this that kind of sticks out to me. Again, in case you guys weren't here, I said it beforehand. We're going to be looking at this through a Gestaltian perspective in psychology, right? Gestalt is very well known for the empty chair method and 101 other aspects out there. We're also going to be looking at this through an attachment, relationship lens, and 101 other psychological factors. We'll be putting on different hats as we go through. I wonder, as a psychologist, right? Hi, oh, thank you so much. I'm so excited for Arcane season 2. Don't even get me started. I love you. Thank you, though. I am really, really curious about this. As a psychologist, this is how I would treat Aqua. And looking at this opening, it's kind of triggering something in me that I kind of wonder how it would be. So what I would do is I would do this. Aqua, in this chair is the doctor. In this chair is the previous version of you. The problem is here. Let's talk about it. I am Aqua right now. That's the other version of you. And this is the problem. How do you solve it? How do you solve the identity issue of who this is, what you are, whoever you want this to represent, whatever you are, and whatever the problem is, right? That is one way of trying to go ahead and work through different forms of either grief, identity, missing selves, whatever that may be, right? It's called the empty chair technique. The obvious use of filters in the beginning is very interesting, right? And it's layering the two different identities, right? Which is super, it's so creative, fucking amazing, and 10 head for them to go ahead and use. But through that, the main aspect is, for example, if you were to go ahead and put Aqua, right? And let's say that you were to do this exercise with them and you were to go ahead and put Aqua and then the version of himself that is a doctor in the same room. How would they treat one another? Genuine question, chat. How do you think, in a psychological setting, if we were to do the empty chair and we were to put Aqua and the doctor and let's say let's just push the aspect of self, identity, future, so on and so forth, how do you think that they would treat themselves? Question. Genuine question. I like how chat goes fucking silent. Literally, you guys are so fucking quick at responding for stuff and all of a sudden just shh. Because my main regard is in a situation like this where we're seeing these multiple identities. We could do the same thing with Ruby, by the way. But with Ruby, do you think that she is more in line and more has moved on from her past self and identities and values of aspects of desires, so on and so forth, and has adopted the personality that is now, or the persona that is Ruby? Or if we go backwards, do you think is Aqua or is Aqua the doctor in a teenager's body? I mean, the doctor found Ice Child such children important. I think he wouldn't care if he said Aqua makes himself be the doctor. It is an interesting way of thinking about things, and even past self, right? By the way, empty chair technique can be used to express grief. You can put someone that's hurt you in an empty chair. Imagine them being there. What would you say? What would you feel? But let's go even past that, right? If Aqua were to truly discover and involve who Ruby is, now he has a difficult decision. How does he tackle that? How does he tackle the identity or missed identity of his own sister in that regard? That is the question I'll throw up to you guys. And also, even past that, how strong of a propinquity is the way that we attach, right? do you guys think that Aqua and Ruby have? Because you guys can say that they've trauma bonded, right? Like, as a matter of fact, we can definitely point out there that at some point in time, it feels like, the loss of a mother, the loss of so on and so forth, there is an aspect of a trauma bond. So, where do you guys think that this relationship is going to go? Think about what Ruby wants. All she wants is to be an idol and doesn't care what might happen with her. That's what her past did itself. I think she's trying to ignore the fact that she was Serena, not grow past it. So, even though I think Aqua's his own persona, so this is the main element I'm trying to go ahead and highlight with this. At the moment, what is the one major issue that Serena has, that Ruby has? What is the one major issue that, like, looking in, that we can say, hey, you know what they have? Chat? They don't know. They don't know. What's going to happen the moment when shit hits the fan? What is going to happen the moment when shit hits the fan? What's going to happen if she starts thinking on her past life and she's like, oh my God, someday I want to go meet the doctor again if he's still alive. It ends up discovering something horrific. What if she ends up finding, like, does she know? That's the main element. I'm going to clean that fan ASAP. Like, where is this going to go? Where is she going to go? And even past that, will she still be herself? Or are we going to get a version of her that we will truly fear? That is the main question. That is what I'm throwing it out there. As sad as Goro had been slipping away for a while. You see, but that's the thing, Eliana. A lot of people always seem to think that, like, past identities, past selves, past personas are locked away, they're slipping, whatnot. However, any form of trauma, any form of self, any form of a defense mechanism that needs it to be recalled will call it up forward. And that's exactly what I'm afraid of. Why was she so attached to the doctor is a good question to have. Anyway, sorry. Opening, I know we're 3 seconds in! We're 3 seconds in. I thought we were like a minute in. No. Classic. I had 2 seconds. No. Oh my. Oh no, dude. All right, we're backing it up. We're backing it up, brother. As usual. So are the buildings in the back, right? One of the key things that you often see a lot of narrative therapists use is like, hey, you know what? I want you guys to go ahead and, like, close your eyes. I know now we're. Sorry, we can't get past the 3 seconds. So when it comes to this point in particular, right? You are cursed with rewinding every pause. Holy, a psychologist stream. Welcome on in. So here's my question for you. As a narrative therapist, as a narrative psychologist, this is what they would do in an essence of an individual coming through and saying that they have issues with aspects of self. Is this thing in the background a representation of them building their own identity? Is this how they would describe themselves in the process, which is being developed, in the process of development for a grander plan, right? Pinguino, no, pick him up. Vote. That's the main element I'm trying to go ahead and highlight through it. That's the main element I'm trying to go ahead and even go through it. You could say, puberty, but even past that, right? Because often artificial, man-made, yeah, it's creation, right? Building yourself up in the industry. But even past that, this is the main element I'm trying to go and throw this out, right? Wow. Okay, someone started a fucking poll. When it comes to this environment, when it comes to the environment that we're seeing here, and we're seeing a different presentation here, how far would Aqua go for Ruby in this setting? And say that, like, his goal is right at his fingertips, but he has to decide between his sister and this goal. How far would he go? And that question keeps circling back in my mind. Are we going to see an Aqua that genuinely loves and cares about his family, or maybe he overly cares about his family to the point where, like, you know, you might be like, okay, Aqua, this is starting to get a little weird because of the attachment issues that you may have had with your mom, right? You're now starting to go to display on Ruby, or vice versa. Maybe Ruby starts displaying fucked up attachment issues from the trauma that they incurred as children. So is it going down that route, or is it going down the route of, hey, Aqua is only going to focus on the aspects and fundamentals of revenge, right? Despite past life memories, it does seem the syllabus. Yeah. Pickups in your pinguino. 76% of you guys. No. QWERTY screams, thanks so much for the sub. Interesting how the very first shot, though, is a perfect frame. It's a really good frame. Him just center, right? Interesting how the perfect shot is not even like, you know, him giving us his full face either. Like him being squared with the camera. Like most anime openings, right? We can't get past the start. We're not getting past the start. We're not getting past the start. It's quite literally like, I guess I got to ask this of you guys, right? Because currently, forward, right? But if I were to face the camera a little bit more off to the side, what does this give for you? Right? What does it do for you if all of a sudden the line of attentiveness is switched in that same aspect? In comes in my next element, right? We're definitely seeing, and I have a feeling that for this whole scenario, it's a big construction of just everything as to who Aqua Might is. You do not pass go. You do not collect. I like how they're the ones that, like, you know, by pointing stuff out by their own creations, they move the fucking buildings. By their own penmanship, you know, buildings start to move and act in weird ways. Question for you guys. Will Kana develop feelings, like genuine feelings for Aqua? Akane seems like very direct, but at the same time, like an act of a matter of fact, a very actual sort. Could be a part of the characters, could be a part of everything. I mean, she can already have feelings, but the hearts and all of that. I guess the way that I can go ahead and point this out is looking at the way that this shit is crossing, right? It comes to me as though the steel cold ice of the like katana is a sword that can be used in both ways, right? To attack and to defend. But in a scenario like this, with the other sword, it makes me wonder. I have a very serious question, and I'm gonna throw this out there, and if it's a spoiler or I don't even care, just throw a bunch of fucking rat emojis. Just start with a bunch of rat emojis. I don't care. So that way people aren't like, hey, you're getting the chat to fucking cue you in on shit. Bunch of rat emojis. Rat emojis, please. Thank you. Okay. So, is Akane going to turn on Aqua? That is my question for you guys. I'm looking at this scenario now. You would think that the girl who later on has hearts in her eyes, right, would have a sword that would be indicative or reflective of that in some way, shape, or form, at least in an opening. But in a scenario where you have like two distinct metaphors being presented here, right? So, something that can definitely tear, right, from the ripped edges, something that can cut, but is cut for love, as opposed to the other one, which is very refined and is very cut in its specific way, right? Can it be flipped on the opposite end? If we're to put Aqua in here, right? I guess the best way for me to put it is, who of these two do you think would turn on Aqua? Right now, there might be a fight for Aqua. But if this were to flip, would Akane or would Kana flip on Aqua? That is the question I have for you. And the two are under the bridge. Yeah. The sword actually means something. I thought they were just cool swords. No, bro. What does turning on him look like? What does turning on him look like? Could it, for example, I've had people say this, which is like, as a therapist, as a psychologist, as case managers, and other people in the mental health field, we are mandated reporters, right? When we're working, we are mandated reporters, which means like, if you were to go ahead and like say like, oh yeah, we have a really good report, but the moment that you mention like, hey, I'm thinking about, harming myself in some way, shape, or form, guess what? We have to report that. We have to go ahead and make sure that you're A-okay, which oftentimes can, like, for the individual, say, no, man, you're fucking against me. You're trying to hurt me. You're trying to come after me. You don't understand me, dude. So on and so forth, right? And it's like, no, I'm trying to genuinely help you, but that can be seen as though I just turned the cross on them. It could also be them literally being a double agent, or someone in here being a double agent. Ooh, reminds me of what someone in Sweden also said, words or swords. 100%. 100%. So that's the main question I have for you guys. Who do you guys think in a scenario like this is more than likely willing to turn on Aqua? Akane or Kana? Anyway, let's keep going. Sorry, I'm not even going to mention the time. We're just going to look at this. With it, though, it's interesting, right? Akana seems to feel indebted to Aqua. Yes, but for how long? Here's the thing, right? There comes an instance, especially whenever there's like any feeling of like, hey, I feel indebted. I feel as though like I owe someone, like the savior complex and whatnot. What would happen in a scenario where, like, let's say that like I was with you, Seashell. For some reason, you're like, oh my God, savior complex Ed is here. White Knight Ed. Oh my God, nothing he does is wrong, right? And I would like look at you and I'd be like, or I would be like, get out of my way. Like I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna get you hurt. If you're in this world with me, you're gonna feel darkness and solitude. You gotta get out of my way. Like, just over here, like consistently like bringing you down and pushing you away and making it seem as though I am going to go and handle this by myself. And going to go viral with spitting? Depends. She is very smart. I mean, she can be, but at the same time, you have to remember, when you put someone on a pedestal, right, either an anime waifu or a person, what happens the moment when you see someone that's like, can do better, or is like, oh my God, I can, like, what's the number one thing that comes through out of people's mouths? A very toxic saying, but a lot of people say it. I even say this when I know it's a toxic waifu. I can fix her. I can save her. Oh no, like the anime got me out of a tough time, but I can save her. I can fix her. They don't have to do, yeah. Grace just took 100 damage. Like, that's sort of what starts coming through, and that's the thought processes that start coming through. They can do no wrong, right? I can guide them. I can fix them. They're a project that I'm working on, right? I can be better. Parataxic distortions go crazy. They really do. They really do. And that's why I'm looking at this, and I'm like, how much of a parataxic distortion do you guys think they have on Aqua? And I can tell you, it's out of this fucking world, probably. I could see Akana using her insight on Aqua's fixation on. Yeah, I could see that. That's the secret why Ed became a psychologist, to fix all of his wife. I mean, how much has Ed cooked? We're getting there slowly but surely. I'm gonna throw a question out there. I know we're cooking. YouTube, I'm sorry you guys can't see this. The question is, and I know that there's someone out there that's going to fucking cry. It is what it is. Personal feeling. Is Mem trustworthy? Do you guys think that Mem is trustworthy? That's a genuine question I have for you guys. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know in the regard of like exactly on my mice. It feels like she has a thick mask, right? Like a really thick mask, and I'm sure I hate to put it this way, but inside I'm like I feel like there's probably a lot of internal struggles happening in Mem. Maybe feelings of envy and jealousy and 1,001 things, but yet you got to keep your mask on tight. You got to keep your mask on tight, and you can't let it slip in front of others, right? She had to wear it. Yeah, exactly, Seashell. But when we're looking at her specifically, and especially going forward, jealousy over what? You have to play. Imagine this, right? Imagine for example, I've had a lot of content creators and people literally, like I've had some emoji reactors also reach out and mention they feel like at times jealous that the fact that I'm able to express myself freely and not give a fuck. It is what it is, right? For some people, that freedom of expression helps a lot of people. For other people, though, imagine this. You have to play a younger version of you. You have to play a younger version of you at all times. At all times. You have to fit in with other people who are more successful than you, who are probably more popular than you, who are younger than you, which the only reason that your selling point is even hitting at a certain point is probably because you're younger. That would be fucking awful, right? Like a lot of people that tend to hide aspects of themselves, it's like a survival skill, right? You think like it might pop off and it might be doing good, and all of a sudden it might turn into a situation where you're like, fuck, dude, like now I have to play this role. Like we have what's up my guys, right? Like what's up my dudes? Like you have individuals who put on some very fucking heavy mask, and they start like layering it, that you start to become harder to even become your real self. So you lie or die. Exactly. Oof. Even past that, will Mommy Miyako get her just desserts? That is the real question I have, and I'm kind of curious about season 2. Like, seeing just the way that she's even planted on here, right? I'm assuming we're not going to get to see a lot of them. If we do, that'd be fucking amazing. I'd love a whole fucking episode of just Mommy Miyako. But I kind of want to see her succeed. Although I do have a question. Mommy Miyako is a dessert. Here's my genuine question. The director, how much of an influence is he having on Aqua? How much does he actually know, chat? There's something that's been going on through my mind, aside from the director's mom, which is fucking fantastic. I mean, he attended her funeral. How much does he actually know? How much is he aiding it in shaping what may come? He is a strong mentor figure, but he was out of his depth with Aqua. Hard to tell because sometimes he seems to be talking to a wall. Anyway, let's keep going. Here's a beautiful thing I didn't notice last time. Which side is more real and which side is more fake? Which side is more natural and which side is more artificial? Guys, which side is more real and which side is more fake? Which side is more natural? Which side is more man-made? It's a phenomenal fucking visual with the screen split in half. Oh, I got home just in time. The mangaka is definitely real. Aqua is more natural. Is it? Because look at the environments. Look at the backgrounds that are being set, right? Which is funny. Everyone's scrambled. I can't quite answer which. It's hard. Because look, you can say, oh, well, they're posing clearly, right? Even in the setting, let's take a step back. In the natural setting, in the natural paintings, right? Which side would you say leans a little bit more towards a like nature element or aspects of self versus one that is a little bit more you're reading too much into manga because they're probably pretty real. They can be, but they also create these worlds. And that's where you have to go ahead and start consider. How do these people act? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. How do these people act? Victor, thanks so much for the prime sub. I appreciate it. You say the riverside is more real. Art due to Aqua side of the city. Yeah, I'd probably agree with you. I'm gonna ask a question, and it might just be like I might be overcooking. I don't give a fuck. I might be overcooking. I don't give a fuck. What is their acting style? Change Twitch category to overcooked. What? Get canceled? What are their acting styles, chat? What are their specific styles of acting for the individuals that are in the play? I'm looking at this and this is coming into my mind, right? So on the right side of the screen where the world splits, we have Akane, we have the three other people in the back, and we have the mangaka authors, whatnot, right? So, in comes in my question. All of these individuals, don't get me wrong, Ruby, Kana, Mem, so on and so forth, also build worlds in a way. But actors have to encapsulate a world and present it on stage. The mangakas being on this side makes me wonder. What world is Aqua and Ruby building? Or what world is Aqua building? And what world will Ruby encapsulate? What are their acting styles? That is a genuine question I have in my mind. What are their fucking acting styles, chat? I don't fucking know. Again, I might be fucking overcooking and I might just be going really deep into the theater aspects of shit. But I'm looking at this and I'm looking the way that it's shot and the way that it's splitting and the way that you have like the city landscapes on one background, right? Which is literally just like the city, the river, so on and so forth. But it's a lot more, you can see the construction elements of things versus a lot more of the relaxed and like little shrubbery, greenery stuff on the left. Very, very fucking interesting. Interesting stuff. Ruby is an idol, not an actress. Even as an idol, even as a singer, even as a presenter, you use an acting style, right? Whew. Ruby is gathering the actors while Aqua is gathering the people who... Whew. Oh, I have so many questions. I have so many fucking questions. Sorry, chat. I don't know how long this video is going to go. I don't fucking know how long, but we're at 32 seconds in. We're going to back it up. I can already tell some people just fucking reading on YouTube. We're 32 minutes in, and I can already tell that like some people are... Yeah. Damn. I feel like I don't even gotta say shit, brother. La máscara. La mascarita sangrada. The background looks a little bit like a baseball field. Right. But I guess, again, this is very good Shin, right? This is a mask that you're forced to wear. Question for you is, do you guys think that Aqua can love? Like that Aqua can, and I don't just mean like, oh yeah, he can fall in love and whatnot. If, like, you know, anyone and everyone should have a capacity for it. But do you think that he will ever realize if he falls in love, or will he be scared? Do you guys think that he would be scared because of whatever like mentality aspect that he might be going into? I don't think he can bring himself to let himself. Yeah. Yeah. Lies. I have a feeling if you set your mind on revenge, it's gonna be, would he let any of his positive emotions get that strong? There's only one person I realistically see him lowering his guard for and maybe falling in love with in the future. Only one person. I hate to put it this way, and I hate to put it this way. Like for other people out there, Akane is mine. I called shots, man. A Con Ed, brother. A Con Ed from the season 1. I realistically can see him getting along with Kana. He lowers his guard with Kana, and I can see him genuinely making a connection with her, but trying to push her away because of the avoidant attachment that comes through with trauma. But Kana can't call you. Well, yeah. Psh, psh, psh. You guys might not agree with me. You guys might say, well, like, oh no, right? Kana, yeah. My question for you is, this child version of self, whose katana is this? Is this Akane's katana that we saw earlier? Isn't it a knife or a knife? It's a knife, man. Is it a katana? Is it a knife? Akko got a sword too. Everyone has a sword. Stalker's knife. Sure. And he's crying and he has that black star. Or a scythe. It could be. It'd be an interesting reflection of death, right? Actually, I read one of the comments on the previous video and it said something that crows are a symbolism for death in Japan, which I didn't fucking know. So thank you. That was fucking wonderful. I appreciate it. So I think it was, I don't know, man. I'm just looking at this and I'm going off of it. So my main question is this. How many people are going to die because of Aqua's revenge? How many people are going to die or are going to be in the way of harm from Aqua's revenge? And even past that, is he not falling for that himself? They're good fortune, really. Are they? Anyway. I still don't know who the fuck that is, though. Who is this? Why do I feel like I need to drink tea from looking at her? Who is this, though? The fucking feather... Whose face is this in the back, chat? Chat. Exactly. We see the whole aspect of the black star, the knife, all of these weird things that are fragmenting. We were talking about the symbolism of the crows. Is she a representation of death? and what looks to be like the white star in the distance. Is she reincarnated? Is she a representation of death? That is my question for you guys. In the very much the same way where Echidna from ReZero is a representation of the witch of greed, right? Is she a little girl? Crows symbolize guard. Well, even further, is she a guardian then, Bleak? That is the question. And if she is a guardian, then to what extent? What is she? Is she a she? You're saying I is the guardian. I'm actually going to disagree with you, Bleak. The crows. The symbolism of the feathers falling all over her. Her creepily doing this while all the all the wild stuff going through it. If crows represent guardianship, then what has she been guarding, right? What has she been curtailing? Who is she? Who are they? And she's your daughter. Look for child support. Watching over. Wonder what the dad is up to. Sorry, you guys are letting me fucking stew on this. You guys are letting me fucking stew on this. I'm looking at this creepy fucking kid who. And you see even the doctor's uniform with Aqua's face comes out of it. Oh, I have a feeling I need to go rewatch season 1 now. I have a feeling I need to go rewatch season 1 now. No, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? I feel like I need to go rewatch season 1 now. There's certain things that are like screaming at me. That's like I don't know how else to put it. For how long? Man, I'm dead. Do it on stream. Rewatch. No. I mean, like, there's something fucking striking me off. I got fucking chills. No. I got fucking chills. No. I have fucking chills. No. It's a ghost of there's a couple things I noticed in here, but like let's start off first off. Exactly. Guys, is it time? Is it time? Do you guys think? Yes, chef. Oui, chef. Yes, chef. I'm surprised you hadn't put it on yet. Bro, I was making your hors d'oeuvres. Now it's time to start fucking cooking an appetizer. Holy shit. Look at this, right? Hold on, let's back it up. Okay, one last time. I need to make sure I'm getting this right. Is something going to happen in the future where Aqua and Ruby are going to team up to showcase who they really are to an entire audience as to not just being Aqua and Ruby, but who they are in their past lives or an aspect of a past life and versions of self, right? In a version of identity. Maybe even including, hey, this is sort of what happened. And, you know, I did this and I did that. And these people were here because we see I on the stage later, right? Which is really, really interesting. This is a reflection of life. This is the mask that's no longer there. This is us coming together to go ahead and showcase something to a group of people, which is very, very fucking interesting. Right? From the death or, you know, like the trauma of childhood to being sick to the impact that I may have had on others when in their past life, right? All the different versions of I that are present here. And here's the thing. It looks like DNA strands, right? She's clapping along the beat and very much just staring on in. Have nothing to do with what was previously established and have nothing to do with what comes after. Of course, we have the merging of like the trauma, Aqua coming on through with broken glasses. Well, we'll get into that symbolism later. Let me look at the bigger picture here. Otherwise, we're gonna get stuck in here. The hands coming out and grabbing him, and then taking the first step. Right. So hands being a big agent of change, and then of course in therapy we have the whole aspect of taking the next step. Right. Taking a step of improvement, taking a step of show. But in fact, it's not a step of show. It's what the fuck are they planning? What are they planning with this fucking show? What are they planning? What are they planning with this fucking show, guys? I might be overcooking. I don't fucking know. But for me, it feels as though Aqua and Ruby are going to team up, right? There's going to be a big fucking display or big aspects of seeing, like showcasing aspects of what may have truly happened in that environment. Right? What may have happened, who I truly is. I was a caring mother. I was a caring this. I was the individual that inspired a lot of people. And because of I, there was a lot of people dying behind the scenes. Are they going to go that route? Look at them. They're all just fucking taking it in because they've all been there firsthand, right? Also, why does it feel like there's someone on the left-hand side here? It feels like there's someone over here. But for them, this is them. The Ghost of I. Hands again. That's what they're going to pull us out. We've just watched their life and it's a murder of crows. Or a guardian, as some of you guys are saying. Chat, my question is this. Since when has this character with the white hair been involved with these characters? Crows in the ending. Crows are very evident here. That is a fat fucking rat. Fat fucking rat. Not even a bit from what we saw. Guys, white-haired girls to call it. Is the father calling it now? That's a good question, Ed. Oh, all of a sudden you guys fucking pop off. So I know I asked a decent question. From when have they been involved? I'm about to ask a very fucking scary question following up with this. Have they been involved? Have they been involved? Are you guys ready for this? And again, I don't fucking know. We were fucking looking at the way that the story, the OP is being told. Have they been involved since these characters' past life? Chat. That is a question I will ask you. That is a question I'll ask you. Have they been involved in some way, shape, or form way in the past? Rat pre-shot. I'm looking at a situation like this, and I'm looking at a situation where she's the only one that's clapping on time, right? She's smiling. There's these like crow fucking or raven shit falling all the way through in the background. And we know that there's aspects of trauma, of reliving the past, of whatnot. And the first shot we get coming out of it from these agents of change pulling us back out is this murder of crows. What the fuck is she? What the fuck is she? Obviously a kid trying to give therapy. What if it's your... Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. Sorry, chat. We're 45 seconds. I do this to myself. And then you wonder why the fuck you're fucking tired. And then you wonder why you're fucking tired. Slow night, 3 hours. We haven't done the OP lyrics, brothers. We haven't even seen the lyrics yet. We're just looking at this through a different psychological point of view. We're not even at the fucking lyrics. Oh no. No gushing. No gushing since 1984. Okay. She got knuckle fans and trouble. I went off and watched the episode and came back and we're still here. Standard end stream. Oh god. Standard Psyculturist stream. Fuck me, mate. Damn. VV. The potion of love here. All right, let's look back. There's a couple of key things in here that stick out to me. You guys ready for this? It's like we're getting further and further ahead, guys. We're doing great. We're doing fucking great. Aqua, I don't know how to feel about you holding onto her hand like this in every shot in the opening. Chat question for you. Does this show go down? I don't think it would, but does it go down a dum 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 dum. Sweet home Alabama. Does it or no? I'm actually kind of curious, just because they've been holding, like, a lot of the shots have been them holding hands together, them coming together and whatnot. I've seen weirder shit in therapy. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. The real Yosuga no Suda. It does not. Okay. Stop asking. Because my main thing is, like, trauma bonding, and oftentimes, like, especially if you have fucked up attachment styles. And by this, I mean to the extremely deviant points. I want to go ahead and point this out before fucking Twitter comes after me. Extreme points of attachment disorders, of trauma, of whatnot, create situations where codependency and dependency on siblings and even attraction levels towards other individuals can be heightened towards where situations like that may happen. But it's got to be like kind of fucked up scenario. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Shit happens. I've seen worse in therapy, you know. But yeah. Anyway. Now, isn't this interesting though? Look at this. Right? They're two teenagers. that are running to try and catch up to Ai, but yet it's two kids that reach out their hands. Even though they've grown, they still view themselves as the kids that lost Ai. Right? That previous panel was it. And they're both desperate. That is the inner child, absolutely. But it comes to the point, right? Does Aqua still have an inner child? Or did that inner child die when I died? Did that inner child literally stop growing developmentally, neurocognitively, in aspects of self in that way? Of course, them taking a leap of faith, going into this realm, inspiration, change, how people can really grow in those certain roles. People coming together, the different roles they play. It's cute. That's great. That's fucking great. That like Kana next to Aqua and not Akane. I know, and I'm so glad you guys are noticing that as well. But even through that, right? How are they presenting in this world and how are they growing? I think that's a big element to go and highlight through this, right? In this world that they're in this like aspects of self, what roles are easier to put on? The make believe ones or the mask that you have to put on every day? Oh. Lo hicimos. We did it. Lo hicimos. No. Lyric time. Lyric time. Oh no. I can't escape it. Y'all broke the fucking board. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. Oh, guys. We're going to take a quick little break. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. You guys ready? Set. And by the way, YouTube, this might be muted for you guys. I hate to put it this way. It might be muted for you guys, but that's just, it is what it is. Here on Twitch, there is no checkerboard pattern bullshit. We can pretty much listen to it live. The Vods, unfortunately, do get muted by Twitch, but yeah, I don't know what else to say. Anyway. You're not meant to hear it. You're meant to experience it. Oh, that's a really good first opening on. Very, like, okay, I guess first question for you is they chose this song for a reason, right? But was this song chosen for the development of season 2? These lyrics are really good, yes. Because if it is, what a perfect resemblance of that, right? Literally being powerless, as we saw in season 1 as a kid, right? Having all the knowledge in the world, and especially as a previous doctor, but not being able to go home and save your mom. So, similar to Idol. I have a question. This might be a fucking L take, and I know it. I fucking know it. People have been telling me that this opening is gonna grow on me. So far, it's a good opening. It's an okay opening. So far, it still hasn't stratosphered for me. Like I don't know what else to say. It's like it's a good opening. But I hate to use it. Is it idol worthy? But it's not idol. Yoasobi was just too good. Fair. Honestly, I really like the short version of the song, but not the full version. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go. I wonder if this burning subject will be enough to nourish me. That's a very interesting topic, right? Which is often heard, right? Whenever you go for vengeance or revenge, you got to build. You got to make two holes, right? One for the person and one for yourself. Very much clearly, right? But is it enough to keep a person going before they start to collapse? Is it enough for a person to go a full fucking marathon without it, like the shells of the mask that you have cracking? It might be for the Tokyo Blade. That is the main element. I'm going to go and throw that out there. Now, I guess I'll semblance this to you guys. Have you guys ever gone down a path of revenge? Legitimate question, and actually a good way to go ahead and reference this. How long did that revenge path take you before you decided to take another step or start healing or start whatever? I'll be honest. I took down a path where I was angry. I was pissed. I was legitimately like... I've told the Cool Ranch Dorito story. Essentially, I had an ex who did like the absolute worst things possible, right? Hurt really, really much. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go down a path to fucking revenge, to a point where I was like, hey, you know what? This is getting scary because it feels as though, like, yes, I'm hurt. Yes, I have all these emotions and stuff, but I don't want to lose the aspect that makes me me, right? And that's like, I want to go ahead and take a step towards healing rather than a step towards harboring all these negative emotions and feelings and thought patterns of like negative versions of self, right? Because a lot of people really just center on in for themselves. Nothing that serious besides working super hard in a class with the bigoted teacher to stick it to her. Most of it, oh my, yeah. I mean, definitely. Even like that, it must be anger. I hate anger, and I don't want to control. I don't want it to control. Right? Absolutely. Ooh. Ooh. Is it your fault that I am the shadow that falls on me? So in comes in the question, right? He sees the light as something that cures him from his loneliness, but yet does not fill him with love. That is ooh, what a lyric. What a fucking lyric, brother. I's name literally means love. That has so much potential for puns. But that is such a fucking banger line. Hold on. A dazzling light that saves us all from loneliness. Right? Love or snow. Could it be that Alco's talking to I? Yeah, or even a version of himself, right? Dazzling light that saves us all from loneliness. Ladies and gentlemen, oh fuck, beer time. Also, real true facts. Welcome on in. Thanks so much for the follow. We have an edgelord. One of the key things I want to go ahead and say Everything that he's mentioning through this sounds exactly like some of the kids that I've had in therapy or whatnot that have extreme attachment traumas. Even as teenagers, individuals that have gone through where it's like, Mom, notice me. Mom's going to go ahead and notice me. Now, everything I'm doing is for Mom. Don't you know that like me going down this route is just to prove that I am just like my mom? Can't you guys see that? Oh, my mom would have loved me doing this. My dad was the fucking best. I did this for dad and dad did this. Oh no, mom's evil. Mom doesn't understand me. You see, I am trying to go ahead and not be like my dad, not be like my mom, and doing this, and they end up following the same cycle. Be right back, and editing. Well, he did feel her die. So there is trauma. That's the main element, Elysian. However, in comes in my question. I want to use even the pain engraved in my fate as a weapon. This is going to sound fucked up. A great writer would have things mirror themselves. A great writer would have things mirror themselves. Yes, being angry at someone you love is for love for dying is pretty normal. However, what is not normal is taking that, right, and using it to justify every single action that you take, right? Using that as a way to go ahead and fuel your anger and your vengeance as a way to push yourself forward. So in comes in my question. Is Aqua going to go down a similar route? I think they chose Gem to perform the OP because of their name. Gem is a unit specifically created for own, okay, but yes, a name derived from that. Oh, like Gemini? Oh, okay. So that's the question I'm asking you guys. Is Aqua going to repeat the cycle? That's the reason why they chose the group, not chose the name, not the. Oh, okay. Aqua have a love-hate relationship with his mom. Survival guilt. Yeah, survival guilt is going to be mirror themselves in that sense of self-insert. Isn't that frowned upon? Weaponized trauma is scary. Weaponized traumatized is one of the few things that, like, oftentimes you see individuals using it as their end-all, be-all justification for anything and everything that they do, and they can't be wrong because it's a justification. Your love is not enough. What do I feel these missing pieces with? Fatal, fatal love. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a Jeffrey Dahmer here. We got to be a little careful, Aqua. We got to be a little fucking careful. This is why you needed to go to a good fucking psychologist or a good therapist that was not just going to let you, oh, we're going to sit here and do nothing for 12 sessions. Like, dig in deep, be able to fix this shit. Ed, what? Hurt people, and hurt people, and hurt people. The chorus is a banger. He hated her for dying, more specifically in front of him, but he does not hate. Yeah, not Kana. Therapy. Yeah, because at the end of talking like this, I'd be a little scared. Still not at the level of Ido though. Plazen. Still, like, I'll put it like this, right? Idol for me is closer to like a 9.89, 9.78, 9.85. We'll go around there. This is more like, for me personally, like a 6.5, 6.9. It's going up slowly. Right, in that aspect. Fair. Yeah, no. That's just my own personal opinion, you know. And it just comes out of it. The song has a big case of it being a banger while the lyrics are tragic as fuck. Yeah, 100%. Are we sure that this song is only Aqua? That's an excellent question. Fatal Eye. You know what would be sad? Here, I'm gonna paint a picture for you guys. You guys ready? I'm gonna paint a fucking picture for you guys. So, looking at the OP from season 1, the OP from now, and some of the lyrics, especially from this. Okay. Here we go. Are you guys ready? Okay. So, are Ruby and Aqua eventually going to team up in a way to find the culprit that's the dad? Is he alone? That is a question I genuinely fucking have. But aside from this, what sort of trauma do they experience? What comes from that trauma? Physical, sexual, psychological. What happened in that fucking environment, right, that is allowing for I's death to come through and fucking do shit, right? So what type of fucking trauma are we seeing this? Don't fucking laugh. I'm trying so hard, right? Is incorporated in this for this to have a full roundabout right back into this and start the cycle coming through. That is the main question. If it is the dad, if it is the father in some way, shape, or form, right? How does this relate to this? What type of trauma comes through? Physical, sexual, psychological, emotional. What type of trauma has the dad gone through? Now let's go above this, right? Ruby and Aqua, how can you fucking destroy this? How can you fucking destroy this? Okay. Ruby and Aqua, at the same time. This scenario, right? We're seeing a production here. We're seeing a motherfucking production in this bitch. So we're seeing a fucking production being shown up, right? We've seen in season 1, episode 1, or it was the entire fucking opening of season 1, literally Ruby being a dark eye, being the second eye in that environment, right? Is a meme full of street. So, with that, is there going to be some type of production in here? And is this going to be meant as a way to kill the media online, the acting, the persona version of death? Is this going to miss? Is this the whole fucking aspect of whatever the fuck may come? If there is a production, if it is going to follow the semblance of season 1 opening to kill the fucking dad through media, online, acting, whatnot type of shit. That's all fucking happening. That's all fucking happening. That's all fucking happening, right? Here's another one. Boom. Okay. So, while that's going on, is Aqua going to confront Dad? Is Aqua going to fucking confront Father? That is a real question, chat. At some point in time, is Aqua going to confront the culprit? Is Aqua going to confront Dad? And if that is the case, is he going to kill him? Is he going to motherfucking kill him? Even past that. With poor audio. This poor audio. Even past that, okay? Is he gonna kill himself? And is Ruby going to walk in and find Aqua as the doctor? Done. We've solved it. Oshinoko solved. Oshinoko fucking solved. There you go. Oshinoko solved, brother. There you go. I'm sure that the audio was fucking garbage. But you guys understood me. Or maybe did. And the camera. Wait, what do you mean the camera quality? Oh shit, was it really that bad? Alright, let's go ahead and continue. Holy fuck. Yeah, exactly, Bleak. Exactly. The audio was fine. Right to Saka-sensei. There's this black spot on the board. Oh no. It's my... I think it's this. It is. There you go. Why is there still a white spot? Wow, there is a white spot. I wonder why. Is it my fucking camera that's eating this shit right here? Just nom, 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 nom. Hold on, let me take a fucking bite. Hold on. It's not going in. Just wrangle the board. It's the way that the reflection is coming through off of this. Wow. It's the whiteboard. It's anything white for some reason. It wants to consume my soul. Anyway, with that being said, I know I summoned the fucking black hole with my. I summoned the black hole with my fucking writing, guys. Aren't you impressed? It was a fucking wizard skill. You guys are over here criticizing a black hole right there. I'm going to have to go to work at this rate. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. Sorry. First off, not just a breakdown, right? The way he's singing, the way that everything's coming through. Burnt eyes, torn eyes, creative fallenness. Who do we see feathers around? Yes. Who do we see feathers around as though they're, from a certain wing? From a certain wing? Echidna's child. Echidna's fucking child. Mem and her demon wings. The creepy fucking child. Burnt eyes. That's why I'm like, This coming back into this version, is this the two different versions of himself? Oshinoko is ReZero confirmed. Is this essentially... Sorry, I hate fucking like points at me. It sounds good, no worries, Jay the Man. The change of melody, the change of even aspects of this. It could be a song from Aqua and Ruby, absolutely. But it could also be a version, an aspect of the different versions of ourselves. The lyrics are different. That's a different... Whoa. It's interesting. It is very, very fucking interesting. Sounds more like Ruby. Yeah. It's like there's shifts in there, right? Closer to only love, closer to the only I. But even through that, there's shifts in the momentum and there's shifts in how it's being said. That is so fucking interesting. The way that they wrote this, and back to the lyrics of the first chorus, right? Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like the way that they brought this in together is really nice. Question for you: will we ever see? Because we saw Child Aqua with the dark star in his eyes. Will we ever see Ruby with the dark star? Genuine question. Or is this just a semblance of like, oh, the darkness spewing out of the I can't live without you head? I'm Karage. The darkness spilled from that starlight. And it sort of brought together that question, right? But if we do, why would that be? That's a good question. I don't know. I really don't fucking know. But it just brought up that question for me as we're looking at this, right? I'm like, I wonder. Jamaica. My dearest Fatai. Oh, Shikanoko for days. Shikanoko for days. 24 hours. Shikanoko noko noko. And watch you guys fucking kill me. Very, very interesting stuff and powerful semblance as to sort of the different elements we're going to portray. Again, we're only looking at this through a specific psychological lens. We're not looking at it through like we're looking at it through a couple different psychological lens, you know, one of those being Gestalt-ian attachment, so on and so forth. What do you think would break Ruby, Ed? Don't you like asking that question? Oh, I like to asking that question, but I think that to break Ruby, there's a couple things I would do. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that I would do in order to go ahead and start breaking Ruby. One of my favorite tags is corruption. So if you're able to go ahead and break people, hey yo, not like that, not like the cochinos malpensados, cochinos malpensados. Hey, let me go get my special water and spray you guys. Then like what? Like, you know, slowly ensuring that people slowly start becoming corrupted. Jeez. And mind breaking. The easiest. So, the way that I would do it, if I was the author, this is the way that I would incorporate it. I would incorporate it in a way where she starts noticing that other people around her are targeting her brother, right? Very simple. Seems to be a lot of negativity. And her brother even starts to go ahead and put some distance to her in a big way, right? And she's like, hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm starting to feel negative about you. I see you breaking down or maybe not being yourself. What's going on in that environment? And you start slowly seeing just like an aspect of maybe even doubt, maybe of even self, maybe of even like, hey, this is this relationship that I have with my brother. What's going on? And then you start seeing him just dip for a while. Right. And you start seeing her just being left alone and her friends, because of life, because of situations, because of whatever, start leaving her. So it's just her to mind in her own little mellow. And then boom, in comes in Aqua and tells her, in my past life, I know I present this way, but I was actually a doctor. Boom, you drop that heavy load of things and you go even further. I know it might seem, you know, I need to keep you safe because let me explain the mom situation. Boom, push her even further, and I'm leaving. So you slowly start that self-implosion, right? You slowly start pushing Ruby to be alone with their thoughts and just like aspects of not really knowing what's happening, but seeing people start turning on someone that you love and care about, and then that person start coming through and being one of the individuals that you might actually have cared for, and then all of a sudden him dropping the bomb, hey mom, you know, this is what I think is happening and I'm gonna go handle this and I don't need you. And the way that you do that is you play a fucking villain. You gotta play a fucking villain. You gotta be like the type of toxic masculinity that's like, or the type of toxic mentality that's like, oh, you're so fucking easy to manipulate and use and move like my fucking chess pieces. Like, you know, like you slowly start becoming that evil caricature in order for people to start backing off. Aqua corruption arc. But that's sort of what I would do in order to start slowly breaking her down and just start. It's an aspect of learned helplessness, right? But from that, Aqua just needs to ask Ruby what color her Bugatti is. Oh, it was me, Serena. All right. That was good. Let's move straight onto the anime, or are we going into the MV? I would say anime, right? I wonder if Aqua remembers his bank accounts and stuff from his old life. He'd be fucking bank. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say anime at this point. Ed, please, no. It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. Oh yeah, now you see it. Now you fucking feel it. I come home from a 10-hour work shift today. I'm fucking exhausted, and you guys are like, you gotta do the lyrics now. You gotta do the fucking MV now. And we're sorry. Oh, great. And it's starting to sound like an annoying wife. Good. Cowards, all of you. Let's go.
どうですか、先生。
みんな演技上手。いい舞台にできると思う。
そりゃ、ララライは一流の役者しかいませんから。
みんなきっとたくさん練習してくれてるんですよね。
先生、舞台の時は練習じゃなくて稽古って言った方がいいですよ。
Right.
そうなんですか。すみません。私何も知らなくて。すごいな。私にはできない。だからこそあれですよね。私が言わなきゃですよね。
Please.
脚本って今からでも直してもらえますか？
How far away is this from actual production, though? Because that's like that's a lot of people don't seem to know how many steps go into fucking putting on a play. There's a fuck ton of steps. 20 days. Mira, hija de... Te voy a decir una cosa. Diciéndonos meses anteriormente, ¿sabes qué? Vamos a cambiar la escritura, vamos a hacer todo para que la obra esté perfecto. No hay problema. 20 pinches días. No, ya te pasaste. Es muy poco tiempo. Yeah, no. Honestly, 20 fucking days. You're telling us that we have to, like, if you're going to revise the script or revise anything, they're going to have to all learn their lines, probably learn new blocking, probably learn even the lighting. The tech designer has to go ahead and find different ways to go ahead and light people up. Oh, dude. I would freak the fuck out, but not like it's a lot of pressure. I've literally had to jump in for some plays like the night before and learn all the lines and learn the blocking and be able to go ahead and jump in and do it. Not every play is like that. Luckily, I only had a couple small parts, and then I had to do one Shakespeare play, and that was a fucking nightmare. I had to rush off stage and read the lines as to what I had to say, and then go back out there and fucking do it right. What is the standard? It depends, right? If you're like, some companies are 3 months like production period where you quickly go. Others, especially I have some friends in Europe where it's 4 to 5 weeks from coming through, like, you know, the audition, whatnot, and then the 4 to 5 week period comes in together. You have to put on a play, right? The standard that I've noticed is 8 to 9 for like community college, universities, but for others, like more professional settings, you get a little bit more. About an anime that fell apart because of last minute studio changes. Yeah.
もちろんですが、どのあたりを。
どのあたりっていうか
Everything.
全部
Oh shit. Are we going back in time? They fucking got us in the first episode. I thought we were just gonna keep going from there. They're like, nah, now you get to see why. Now you get to see why we came to this point. Oh, fuck me, bro. Bites the dust. That's good. It's smart.
よくもまあ2.5受けたわよね。
と言っても半分は外部から集めたキャストだ。緊張しなくていいと思うぞ。
緊張なんてしてないんだけど。
Oh.
メルト君。
おっす。この公演、カブラギ P が外部の役者のキャスティングに噛んでるんだと。
I love how many vending machines
つま
there
り
are.
俺たちはカブラギ組ってわけだ。よろしくな。
よろしくね。
なんだよそのまま。まあわかるけどな。ろくに演技できないやついて今日天の悪夢が再びとか思ってんだろ。
Oh.
バレてる。
あれが初めての演技だったんだから多めに見てくれとは言わないけどよ。今日天から9ヶ月ちょっとは勉強してたな。
And good on him. Honestly, really, really fucking good on him in that environment. Like, fucking, guys, Doritos on him for quite literally going through and actually spending some time and working on himself and going through everything. Like, that is some good fucking character development. And it's hard, dude. It's hard to take in. Because sometimes you might be doing a production or a play and you think you're the shit, but you're just hot garbage, dude. Like, you know, and it takes a lot of self-realization and aspects and whatnot to be like, hey, you know what? I can definitely improve and go from there. Can I be toxic for a moment or no? You know what? I was going to be toxic for a moment, but I'm going to keep myself... I know, the turtleneck, but I'm going to keep myself safe. Imagine how I was going to learn, yeah. Well, I mean, one of the key things to do this, do it, Ed. Do it, Ed. Toxic Ed. There's a certain individual out there, right, who quite literally said for the longest time, oh, Ed's not smart enough. Oh, Ed's getting, I'm helping Ed with his degrees. Oh, Ed is not a good actor. Oh, Ed will never make it in any form of media or entertainment. Oh, they went off to go study theater and do a bunch of things. Nice to know that what you perform for in like every quarter period is what I perform for every Friday and Sunday. Hope you're doing well. God, no, and the thing is that they who do I need to throw hands with? Say that again, my internet hiccup. Essentially, I had someone that like that would state to like everyone, even close friends, that the whole reason that I was even getting my degrees in the first place was because she was helping me with everything, right? Because she was an honor roll student, the dean's list, the creme de la creme. We were both in acting. We were both doing doing acting stuff. And, we were a couple, so we were together for a while, right? So this whole aspect of like, oh yeah, no, self, and like, you're only doing this because of me. You're only doing it because of this or whatnot. Yeah, exactly, TLC, the dirty plagiarizer, who I wrote the ending speech for, the ceremony speech for, only for them to recite it back onto me, right? But anyway, the main aspect came from a story where they mentioned like, hey, you're not really gonna do much, right? To my parents or to everyone, apparently you're reliant on me. And I'm like, but why? If I have a higher degree than you, and if I'm going for my master's degree and doctoral degree, like, what do you mean by that? Like, It's super funny. Yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, when it comes to this, let me be a little toxic, because that's a key thing. There is one of the key aspects as an actor, and I wish that a lot of people took into consideration. I always tell people is look at ways to improve yourselves. For example, even on stream, you guys might not know this, but I'm very critical of myself, right? Every stream, I'm like, yo, what can I do better? Right? What can I do better to improve myself, to get better equipment for you guys, to be able to go ahead and make this a better production, right? Because at the end of the day, no one's perfect. I started off with the shitty laptop, and I've slowly started to grow. So the main question comes out for you guys. Are you guys like this with yourself or no? And if not, what, like, where does that come from? Is it just that you're confident enough with yourself or not? Right? Very interesting elements to come through. I'll be honest, and I apologize, especially for all the older videos and whatnot. I've been finding the way that I do my content and slowly and surely evolving it, right? You need a new whiteboard, dude. I'll throw it up in the throne. Watch the first ReZero reaction. Oh man, today, yeah, it's wild. If you look at the first ever video I posted to how I'm doing stuff today, it's wild.
前よりかはマシになってると思うから、ダメだったら遠慮なく言ってくれ。
Is it fixable? I'll try to fix it.
刻み役を務めさせていただきます。ソニックステージ所属、成島メルトです。よろしくお願いします。
剣役を務めさせていただきます。いちごプロ所属、有馬香奈です。
同じくいちごプロ所属星野アクア陶器役を務めさせていただきます。
みんな早いね。まだ10分前なのに。揃ったみたいだから紹介始めちゃおっか。僕の名前はライダ。この公演の総合責任者で、こっちが演出家の金ちゃんね。
金田一敏郎だ。
脚本家のゴアさん。2.5 経験豊富な鴨志田咲也くん。
2.5D play
あい
experience.
つの冠城組。
こっからはララライの役者さんで三田則夫、足立
Of
のメイ、吉富。
God damn. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Go is what I'm saying. Go is what I'm saying. Gray hairs, dude. Hey, same question. And let's get that Gen Alpha speak out of here. I love her eyes, though. Her eyes are insane. Look at this, bro. Thank you, Coffee. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
小雪、林原黄色、船戸龍馬、黒川茜。
An adorable as always. A true fucking queen. Oh my god.
最後に主演を務める。
起きろ、バカもんが。
Oh.
さあさあこの芝居の主演の
Imperial Theater Award. Lead actor in the 9 p.m. Monday TV drama. Best Actor Award. Holy fuck.
さあこの芝居の主演の役名なんだっけ。まあいいか。姫川大輝よろ。
このメンバーで一丸となり、
姫川大輝。
Why does he remind me of Aqua? Why does he remind me of Aqua? There's something there and I can't fucking put my finger on it. There's something there and I can't fucking put my finger on it, but it just screams like evil Aqua or Aqua Light. I don't fucking know. It screams something. Similar vibes. It kind of has the same attitude. He has glasses like the doctor too.
よろ。
このメンバーで一丸となり、舞台東京ブレイドを成功に導きましょう。
今日は顔合わせだが、主要メンバーは一通り揃ってるみたいだな。このまま本読みもやっちまうか。
That's exactly what I was about to say. It's the first thing you should do with introductions is the script reading, right? Get everyone acquainted to the script and address any issues that come up from it, right? Sorry if you guys can hear Loki. the main element from that is you get everyone together in the room, you work through the script together, and you're trying to go ahead and like, do your best to go through it, right? I love how the background, Loki, good boy, scaring away the ghosties. Last night he fucking scared me, but in comes in the element from this. Oh my! Thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. You go. In comes in the main question through this, which is, do you think that a lot of people raise concerns when reading a script? A lot of new actors don't even try to raise anything because for them it's like, oh, I'm here, I have a role, it's just better to go along with it. But a lot of other people are like, hey, you know what? This line feels weird. This feels a little off. At least here in the States. I don't know about everywhere else. About the MC of ReZero. Did you?
班から始める。雑談するなり準備するなりしててくれ。
アクア君おいしさ。
おひさって言っても時々アリバイ作りで合ってるだろ。
それはそうだけど、またお仕事で会えるのが嬉しくて。友達の時は迷惑かけっぱなしだったから。
You can cause me trouble, Kane. You can fucking cause me trouble. Make me put up a bunch of pictures of I in the background again. Make me put a bunch of pictures up in the fucking background of I. Make me take them down and just fucking seethe in your beauty. Please. Please. Dish that. Thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. You go. Appreciate it. Akane's so proud. Akane's great.
舞台は私の本業だし、今度は私がアクア君の助けになるよ。
自信あるみたいだな。
いや、そんなんじゃなくて、全然私まだまだだし、自信なんて。今回の舞台、私たち一緒の出番が多いから、いつでも頼ってほしいなって思っただけ。
そうか、助かる。なんかあったら相談するな。あの二人付き合ってるんだっけ？リアリティショーでどうのこうのって。
I do. Those fucking eyes, bro. Those fucking eyes. I do think Kana has to be careful, though, right? Because as Kana keeps exploring this world, and let's say that she keeps blowing up in popularity. What a great fucking pause, right? As Kana keeps blowing up in popularity, any action that she takes as well can be misconstrued, right? So she needs to be very fucking careful, especially as she keeps growing and she keeps whatnot. People can target her as well. So she needs to be very understanding of her position as she keeps going and as she keeps evolving.
番組上そういう流れになってるみたいね。でもあくまでビジネスみたいよ。それをキスした相手とすぐ疎遠になったらファン受け悪いでしょうし。なんか仲はいいみたいだけど。
まあ向こうは役柄上でもいい名付けだし、狙ってのキャスティングなんかな。マッチしてていいんじゃね？
私は役者のリアル情報と板の上をリンクさせるのノイズになるから好きじゃないけどね。基本的に観客が持つ情報ってのは一律に揃えた方が演出は広く刺さるものなのに、プロモ側がそういう意味あるのかわからないちょい足し好きなのは2世紀前から変わらないのよね。
Wow, the copium, guys. Aqua doesn't need therapy. Let me just fucking cope. Aqua just needs Kana and she'll fix him. She'll fix it. We can cope together.
なんか尖ってんな。有馬、京アマの時はもうちょい。
あの時は座長だったからね。現場の空気悪くしたくなかっただけ。私はこういうのがすよ。
Right.
そんな気を使わなくてよかったのに。最初からガシガシ来てくれたら、俺だって自分の段差にもっと早く気づけて。いや、言い訳だな。忘れてくれ。俺たちは共演シーン多いし、演技で見返すよ。
Good on you. Good on you, man. Good on you.
先生、忙し。
Why am I so proud of him? I feel like he's a character that's grown from being utter trash to actually like even acknowledging, hey, I gotta fucking keep working on my shit, right? That character development is insane and it's big. But even through that, Melt has grown as well. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Aqua Rattle, Chica's like, I raised that boy. But it comes in a further element through this, which is how healthy can that get? Especially if, like, let's say Akane and Aqua have to get closer and closer together. is Kana gonna be fighting for that attention? Is Kana gonna be feeling like the third wheel, even if there is no fucking third wheel, right?
欲しいのが来てくれてありがとうございます。
私は月間連載だから締め切り付近じゃなきゃ大体暇だし、全然。
それでも私なんかの誘い。
Little old me.
何言ってるのよ。元アシスタントとはいえ、もう鮫島さんは一発の作家。それどころか私なんてとっくに追い抜いて、漫画
Oh.
もアニメも大大大ヒットの週刊漫画家が直々に飲みに誘ってくれたんだもの。そりゃ来るってものでしょ。それで相談って？
Guys, I have a question for you guys, which is coming into mind. And I kind of want to know, what is the big three in anime? What do you think? When I say that, what comes to mind? I just need clarification on that, please and thank you.
が直々に飲みに誘ってくれたんだもの。そりゃ来るってものでしょ。それで相談って？
先生はアニメ化経験もドラマ化経験もありますよね。私は今回が初めてで何もわからなくて、いろいろ言いたいことはあるけど、どこまで言っていいのかもわからなくて。今度東京ブレイドの劇があるんですが、ちょっとなんか先生、劇の稽古見学一緒についてきてくれませんか？
私に何かできるってわけじゃないけど、いいわよ、言ってあげる。
よかった、ありがとうございます。
Adorable. Adorable.
すみません、ごちそうになって。
But also, I think this is a very clear element, and I think it highlights them in their entirety, right? Which is like a lot of people need other people to go out and be advocates. For them to even stand up and be an advocate for themselves, they usually need to rely on other people to be there so that they have the courage to go ahead and do that. How many of you guys are like that? Like, for example, there are a lot of people that are afraid of even being able to go out and be themselves and explore different avenues of whatnot, unless they're with someone, right? Most people are afraid of calling a doctor or scheduling an appointment for themselves because that anxiety becomes really, really cemented. However, when it comes to doing it for a friend or doing it for others, they're A-okay doing it, right? Which is so interesting. Like, it's interesting how our own, like, just mentality works in that regard.
まあ、こういうのは年上が払うものだから。2軒目行きましょう。
あ、その前に歯磨きいいですか？
Hey, yo.
私何か食べた後はすぐ磨かないと気持ち悪くて。
ああ、そうだったわね。
すぐ戻ります。
変人揃いの漫画業界の中でも、アビコ先生はなかなか癖が強い方。
Right.
漫画は最悪一人でも描けるけど、メディア化は多くの人が関わる分、コミュ力が問われる。現場に任せっきりだと好き勝手やられがちなのは事実としてあるものの、
Which can be
原
trash.
作者が変に出張って現場が混乱するなんて話もそこら中で耳にする。だからある程度の押し引きが必要なわけで、その点アビコ先生は。私もトイレ行こう。
That's wild. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty cool, but that's kind of wild. That's fucking wild. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. With the double brushes, the efficiency.
何してるの？
ダブル歯磨きです。歯ブラシ2つ使えば2倍の速度で磨けるじゃないですか。先生を待たせるわけにはいかないので。
Or hear me out, get an automatic brush, right? You just turn it on. You know, it fucking starts doing all the heavy work for you. You keep brushing too. It gets all up in there. All up in there. You know, logic seems sounds. She's traveling. That's too heavy. The double automatic brush. Automatic double brush. What two automatic? Can you just imagine? Just fucking overkill. I kind of want to do that now. I kind of want to go grab my fucking automatic brushes and just go ahead, brother.
倍速でやってます。
やっぱり変人だ。
She's too OP.
トーブレ部隊揉めないといいな。
脚本、全部直してください。
やっぱり。
全部ってさすがにそれはもうこの脚本で OK いただいて稽古にも入ってるんです。本番まであと20日ですし。
私は何度も直してくださいって言いましたよ。でも実際動いているところを見ればこの脚本でいいのがわかるっていうから本当にいいなら OK ですけどって言いました。
Right.
でもよくないから。
You gotta be real. You gotta be fucking real. You gotta be straight up about it, man. 100%. Like, if you're not, then the show's gonna fucking suck, dude. The show's, yeah, like, you gotta be, like, even the scriptwriter losing his life is, but, like, even, like, through a director's perspective, right? And especially, like, if you can go ahead and take into consideration what the author wants as a director, you gotta be fucking real about it. You do not want the show to ultimately come down to people only remembering small moments. You want people to think that the entire thing is fucking great. And how do you do that? Yeah, you just gotta call shit out.
OK じゃないですよね。
先生、ご希望に沿わない脚本を上げてしまったことをまず謝らせてください。もちろん今からでも直せるところは直すつもりです。しかしですね、事前に何度かやり取りさせていただいて、私としては最大限意図を組んだつもりです。
Oh no.
ここからどう直せばよいのでしょう。
あなたがこの脚本書いた人なんですね。
Oh
修
no.
正したいところは事前にお伝えしたはずですけど読み取れてないんですね。どう直せばいい？本当に東京ブレード読んでくれてますか？
もちろん読ませていただいてます。その上で原作の魅力を引き出す。
I feel like that would be. I feel like she's director me. When it comes to some of the stuff that like I've written, right, and like I put so many fucking critical details down to like the pauses, right, the pregnant pauses, the fucking beats. I put so many fucking details in the beats whenever I'm fucking script writing, and like intentional moments where you allow the characters and whatnot to feel a fucking emotion, to feel what they gotta feel, right, as the scene carries on with Stick of My Theo, with 1,001 other theatrical techniques that need to go and continue, right? I've been invited once, someone took one of my plays, was fucking doing it, and they're like, hey, what do you think, Ed? Very straight up, at this point, very straight up, I'm just like, it's garbage. It's garbage. We need, like, it seems as though you understand that at a superficial level, but you didn't take time to consider the psychology of the environment, of the characters, of what was happening, and truly of how every action carries through a potential towards all the other characters. And of course, the guy was a little sad. Everyone was a little sad, but you got to be fucking raw about it. And you got to be brutally honest because you have a short time period. Luckily, they had a lot of time period to fix it and get where it needed to go. And they did fucking amazing. They did great, right? But that's the main element that comes through with it. When directing, when script writing, when whatnot, you got to be raw about it. You got to tell people what you want, right? Isn't she being a little too hard with the scriptwriter? Could be. And it could be through like an aspect of communication not necessarily being established, right? Correctly, right? Or efficiently. So that's something worth considering. Also, Queen, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well.
読んだ上でこれなんですか？あなたが挙げてくる脚本。このキャラはこんなこと言う。
Oh, 100% Bleak.
こんなことしないってのばっかり。別に展開を変えるのはいいんです。でもキャラを変えるのは無礼だと思いませんか？うちの子たちはこんなバカじゃないんですけど。
それは演劇というメディアの性質上。いえ、修正箇所いただければ対応も。
だから全部どれだけ言っても治ってないんですよ。私が舐められてるだけなのかなと思ってた。脚本家の方が純粋に理解できてないみたいですね。ちゃんと原作読んだ上でこれっていうなら。
I wonder if it can come up to a point though in this setting like this because it's already way too far in, right? They only have 20 days. if it can legitimately be something along the lines of the director saying, no, it's too late. It is what it is. You've already approved this script. We're running with it. And I hate to be that way. I really hate to be that way. But considering it's so close to the fucking deadline, I'm surprised that the director doesn't just step in and it's like, not how it works in Japan. And in theater and in most places, that's sort of how it works, you know, where the director ultimately has the final say. That's why they're the director, you know. After getting approval from everyone and after production's been in the works for so long, yeah.
この人ちょっと創作者としてのセンスが。
アビコ先生言ったじゃん。
いいからこっち
ちゃぶ台返しかしら。
The rights have the whole...
稽古バラしたな。帰る。
Oh no.
メディアミックスをするにあたって原作者と脚本家が揉めがちなのは本当によくある話。
Sure.
脚本の制作フローとして一旦プロデューサーと演出家の打ち合わせのもと第1項が作られる。
Sure.
そして2項3項とリライティングされほぼ完成形に近い段階で原作者の確認が行われる。おそらくアビコ先生は上がった脚本に不満があったのだろう。怒りに近い形で修正指示を書いて送りつけたに違いない。
Oh.
ただし原作者と脚本家の間には多くの大人が仲介しリライティングはほぼ伝言ゲームになる。
Yeah, this game of fucking telephone sucks dick. This fucking game of telephone is fucking trash, brother. Let's go ahead and eliminate like all fucking 5 of these roles right here where it just gets passed down and just have a direct line as to what may be going on. Like, Jesus, bro. El famoso teléfono. Yeah, because it's like you pass it down, the sub-editor might get it, the sub-editor might mistranslate something. Wow. Tiny, big and angry. Fire all in the middle, easy peasy, right? Or just establish an easy line between the scriptwriter and the original creator. But again, there has to be a rights and 101 things.
アビコ先生はロジックに頼らないセンス型なので、その意図は編集者にも汲み取れない可能性がある。
ここが見せ場なのに全然エモくない。全然治ってない。道端で心情ベラベラ喋ってきっしょいかまってちゃん集団になってる。
Sure.
どうにかして。
アビコ先生は漫画のことになると突然多弁になるからな。整理して文章化するの大変だよ。
こんな怒った感じの文章そのまま先方に伝え。
Yeah, because they all start editing it, and it's not her true fucking voice or intention. At the end of the day, this is oof.
られない。どうにか言葉をマイルドにしなくちゃ。
Nah, dude, I'm straight up. I'm fucking straight up. I hate stuff like that where it's like, oh, you have to follow the chain of command. You have to do certain things. I'll be straight up with you. If I contact you, right, via email, let's say, right, and we're already in mid-conversation, then you just stop responding, right, or you start asking really dumb questions, I'll go with the as per my last email and fucking throw it up there, highlight it, a very logical breakdown, and then if I get asked, what do you mean by that again? I will throw it up there again, as per my last email, in a more simplified version. Let me go ahead and break this down in terminology, you know, like, just keep going through that Japan is very anti-taking initiative. I never quite liked the administrative bureaucracy bullshit like this. Oh yeah, dude, it could be a fucking nightmare.
今回の原作サイド、舞台のこと何も分かってないっぽいな。この修正だと新規セットが必要になるからスケジュール的に無理。あと主人公の出番は減らさない方向で。そんな感じでゴアちゃんに投げといて。
ああ。原作者の意図としては心情の出し方を情緒あふれる形にしてほしいそうです。
じゃあここ足すか。
No.
もっとセリフ少ない方がエモいと思うんだけど。原作者が言うなら仕方ない。
No. All that anger and frustration too. You need a little bit more dialogue. The fucking the sensei just fucking going off in like hour-long rants to just for him to just get a one-word sentence. My God, dude. But actually, I do have a question. Like, how much of a bureaucracy nightmare is some of the things in Japan? Like, legitimate question, because I don't fucking know, dude. Like, for example, how easy or hard is it to get a bank account, a cell phone, some of the average everyday things that we can use as a tracker? If it's, or renting an apartment, is it easy? Is it hard? And if it's hard, why is it hard? Oh, it's big, difficult. I've heard horrific. Trash test mentioned that it's awful. Oof. Oof. The result of too many old people. Because that's my thing is, if you have a bunch of a bureaucratic system established like this, what is really getting done? What is really getting done? Like, if it takes forever to be able to go and do an action, what is really done and at what pace? That's
さらに気色だってる。脚本家才能なくない？
そろそろ役者さんも稽古期間に入るので、一旦この脚本でいきたいと制作側が、実際に役者さんが動いてるところを見れば納得してもらえるはずと言っているので。
本当に実物見たら良くなってるんですね。だったらいいですけど。
自分の担当する作品を悪くしようなんていうクリエイターは存在しない。互いがベストを尽くそうとする中で発生する齟齬や。
Why the fuck is the script writer not in there? This is my point in case. If the main aspect is the script writer is not getting shit right, why do you still have your first point of communication and his next point of communication in there instead of the person that is actually writing the script? Oh. She probably doesn't want to talk to him. Maybe too hostile. Sure, put him like a little kid to face the wall. Layers of bureaucracy.
それをうまく翻訳できない仲介者。さまざまな要因で原作者と脚本家は今日もどこかで揉めているのだ。アビコ先生の怒りも突然湧いて出たものではない。一向に反映されない自分の意図に対する強い抗議の意味も含まれているのだろう。
正直この脚本家の人、私の作品に向いてないんじゃないですか。
Damn.
ほら、ここの修正とか、聡明さが消えてバカな女にしか見えない。センスない。修正も的外れ。エンタメを理解してると思えない。
I love her.
脚本書かせてください。
いや、ちょっとそれは編集部的にもあれでしょう。
いや、もう本当に。
絶対にやります。じゃなきゃこの劇の許諾取り下げます。
God damn.
それやったらいろいろと。
違約金って何千万とかでしょ。いいですよ。私が出します。
How much money does she have? What the fuck, dude? God. Don't get between the artist and their art, but also, god damn, what the fuck? Holy essay, bro. Also, yeah, holy essay, bro. But also, what the fuck did she create? Fucking Demon Slayer or some shit? Like Jujutsu Kaisen? Like what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Very popular, yes, probably.
結局会社が出すことになるんですよ。
じゃあ出して。
アビコ先生の意向がこうらしいので、そういう形にはできませんか。
Wow.
いやでも脚本家の立場も。
私ギャラいらないんで。名義もそのままで。脚本家さんには普通にギャラ払って。
Oh, what a way to destroy him. You can leave his name in it. You can credit him and pay him as usual. Oh. Oh, fuck, dude. Fuck.
でももう関わらなくていいです。
子供みたいな人だな。
漫画家はこだわり強くて社会性に著しく欠けてる人多いから。もちろん。
Lack social skills, circumscribed interest, I guess struggles with communication appropriately. I wonder. I wonder. Sensory sensitivity. Double toothbrush. I wonder. And she's when she's angry, but some people are very communicative when it comes to certain emotions. I wonder. Acoustic, yeah, in a very soft setting, sure. Not a diagnosis, no. Just symptomology, I guess, if we're looking at certain things, right? Like circumscribed interest being one of the key elements, that stands out. Social skills, we can go into that. As a passion fans, is this autism? There's a difference between having a passion and it becoming a circumscribed interest, right? Neurospicy, exactly. And I think that's one of those key elements through that. Her toothbrush is... aside... yeah, absolutely. The author of the manga, he's a fan, he just told him to...
アビコ先生は極端な方だけど。
いいんですか？好き勝手言ってますけど。このままだと降ろされますよ。
仕方ないよ。脚本家の地位って君たちが思っているよりずっと低いんだ。上の人が何か言ったら簡単に首をすげ替えられる。こんなのはね、よくあることなんだ。
That breaks my fucking heart, bro.
いいものを作ろうと真面目にやっても、原作者の趣味と少し違えば憎まれ嫌われ、つまらなかったらファンから戦犯のように晒し上げられて、面白かったら全部原作の手柄。プロデューサーの趣味をねじ込まれて、大手事務所には出城を増やせと圧をかけられて、それでも作品として成立するように作らなくちゃいけない。
Sure.
リライティングってのは地獄の創作だよ。
っていう感じなんだけど。
降ろされるのは別に構いません。ただクレジットからは僕の名前消してもらえませんか？先生が書き直したものをあたかも自分の脚本みたいに出すのは僕にもプライドがあるので。
もう表にスタッフは発表しちゃってるし、ポスターもパンフもすり直しでコストがな。僕はゴア君の脚本方針は間違ってないと思ってる。今回のもいい脚本だと胸を張って言えるよ。どうか今回は事故に遭ったと思って。
Fuck. Not just one time, right? But now second time as well. You'll have to accept it. There's no and or ifs or buts. You just have to accept it. You just have to fucking accept it. That this hurts, dude. Imagine being put in his shoes, right? Where you think that you're doing something out of love, and then the creator of that is like, it's fucking garbage. Can you please redo it? You know what? I'm gonna fucking do it myself, and you can take the credit for it. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Like, ooh, not even his pride because of money. Is this really a choice?
どうか飲んでくれないかな。
わかりました。クレジットはままで構いません。今度飯をおごってくださいよ。
本当申し訳ない。何でも好きなだけ食ってくれ。
原作は本誌で1話から読んでいる。他の仕事のスケジュールずらしてまで受けた仕事。いい舞台になるように魂込めて脚本書いた。
Sure.
どんな深夜にリテイクが飛んできても秒で作業した。無茶な注文にも熱が出るほど頭ひねって対応した。寝る間を惜しんでタイムリミットギリギリまで粘った。頑張ったつもりなんだけどな。
この人ちょっと創作者としてのセンスが。
畜生。
What a fucking moment, man. Spending months, spending days, literally like affecting your health where you're working day and night just for it to just be rejected like that, for it to be thrown apart. Because it was accepted. You were 20 days away from it, and then all of a sudden, it's done. Oof. Not only that, you wrote it because you fucking love the series and whatnot. And, you know, and now to know that the creator might fucking hate you as well.
というわけで一旦脚本が白紙に戻った。原作サイドとの交渉の後、新しい脚本が上がり次第連絡をする。それまで稽古は休止とする。
Oh, that's great.
なんか大変なことになっちゃったね。
原作者が許諾しないものは勝手にやることはできないからね。
稽古中断は痛いな。今回の舞台ステージアラウンドだし、稽古期間多く取りたいんだけど。
Right.
そういや、そのステージアラウンドって何？
知らないで稽古してたの？それ分かってなきゃイメージできなくない？
But it's like, hey, I'm in danger. Stage around. Oh no, there's so many different theater stages, Aqua. Oh no.
劇のステージなんてほとんど同じだろ。なんだよ。
アクア君、舞台そんなに。
See, I've been in stage in the round, right? Or like theater in the round, or sort of like, you know, even to the point where like quite literally like the theater set can go ahead and like revolve around altogether. So let's say that you're right here, right? And you're seeing this edge, right? And as these things are like happening, it rotates over, so you have different perspectives that are happening and different action scenes and stuff that's happening about in that environment. So you can do that in a setting, right? You can also do it where it's just a piece of theater and this is the round stage, or like, you know, people all around and this is just a stage. You can do 101 like, you know, different theater stages. I've never done a 2.5D play, so I don't know what that's going to go ahead and be.
好きじゃないでしょ。
気づかれたか。
そら気づきますとも。
好きじゃないというか、好んで見ないだけだけど。
どうして？
場面転換のたびにセット入れ替えてテンポ悪いし、可動式のセットは安っぽい。劇特有の大げさな演技にいまいち乗れない。同じ時間使うなら演出聞かせられる映像の方を見るのがいい。
だいたい想像通りの答えだね。
Sure.
そっちから聞いておいて。
Although I will say, Aqua, what fucking theater productions are you watching? The switching of the set should be almost fucking instantaneous. I'll be honest, this is one thing where a good theater stage, a good theater production should be able to go ahead and like annihilate as quick as possible, right? Like blackouts affect the way that you perceive time. So the more blackouts, the more that it feels like it's dragging, right? If stages and whatnot can be set up instantly, yes. That's what I was about to ask. Sounds like he needs to go see a good play. Absolutely. I went to go see a musical once, and I didn't know about the musical at all, right? And I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be such a boring musical. You know, like musicals, blah 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 blah, right? The show was called Cabaret. Let me tell you, I didn't know anything about it. I went into it, and by the end, I was bawling my eyes out, man, like a little kid. I was bawling like it fucking hurt. Yes, Cabaret. Like I was in deep fucking pain because the person that took me told me it was going to be a fun show, but I didn't realize that they were being fucking sarcastic. And like, you know, with all the changes and the set changes, everything felt so nice and magical. You could even fucking tell like some of the things that were happening. Then it reaches the final moments and you're just like gone, bro. I was backstage on a planet, got held up 5 seconds on a prop. That felt so bad. Yeah.
転換のたびにセット入れ替えてテンポ悪いし、可動式のセットは安っぽい。劇特有の大げさな演技にいまいち乗れない。同じ時間使うなら演出聞かせられる映像の方を見るのがいい。
だいたい想像通りの答えだね。
そっちから聞いておいて。
確かにそれは長年言われ続けてきた演劇の課題の一つ。客足も遠のいて演劇は社用文化なんて声もあった。
I mean, I would agree with that.
でもその答えはちょっと古いかな。役者がその認識じゃちょっと困るよ。
I would actually agree that theater culture is always a bit on the decline. And that's just because I hate to put it this way, but our new forms of theater are and video games. This is the new form of storytelling. Anime, video games, so on and so forth. What you guys are watching right here, YouTube videos, Twitch, or a new form of storytelling, or a new form of actors going on stage and performing. Exactly. So the form of acting or what acting entails has evolved past just being on the theater into stage and or productions like this. So it's interesting. It
ステアラで舞台見たことないんだ。
Bro, Dio.
なんだよ。
Oh,
せっかく時間できたんだから、ちょっとデートしよう。
hey, yo, let's go.
演劇は映像より上位の体験型コンテンツだって教えてあげる。
Hey, yo. Stop. Stop. The name of the episode was Game of Telephone. Stop. Stop. Stop, dude. I'm over here. I was the one that oh yeah, this is a Game of Telephone earlier on, and it just fucking hits, bro. We can't make this up. We can't make this up, and yes, Akane would go on a date with you. I mean, what? But no, honestly, what a phenomenal way. Honestly, I love going to the theater. I think going on theater dates and whatnot, phenomenal way of going out there. I will say though, I love going to theater to go see good performers. But when they're like really rough performers, like, not that they're bad or not that I'm diminishing, but like high schoolers or college students that like don't really have their grasp fully in the characters and it comes off rather cringy. Half the time I'm just in my chair just like, ugh! And you know that their friends are there cheering them on and like, you're wonderful, but like I'm over here just like, this is kind of rough. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Oh, phenomenal. Really, really interesting episode. And I mean, it showcases the main elements that comes into putting on a theater production, right? And that's the main element from it. They are learning, though. Yeah, they are learning, but like, maybe a little bit more learning. It's me. I'm the one encouraging, even if it's not there. No, Lena. No. Could this be a reference towards her own feelings and self? I love this song. This ending. I think this ending is a fucking banger. I think this ending is a fucking banger. I'm not gonna lie to you. This ending is like a solid like 9-point fucking high level shit. The ending is amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Not as good as. Actually, I kind of love this ending a little bit more than Mephisto. I love Idol, but I feel like this ending is just like the right amount of like unsettling. Are you practicing self-care? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, brother. It's a specific taste, but if it clicks, it clicks. It really clicks, yeah. So this is what I find interesting, and this is what I wanted to stop on, is she's colorless. She's white, right? It's very good. No, sure. Are the colors representing emotions and as though she's evolving and or learning, and as she this plain white world that she's in, this world full free of colors, these colors start coming in, these experiences, these emotions, and she starts getting filled with these things to go and explore and break out of the shell that life may have given her so far, and maybe even see some of the dark truths that are hidden out there. Is that I know the distortion is so good, and that's the main element, Taro. Like that white purity, right? And it's just being absolutely changed from it, right? Rinto, thanks so much for the follow. Like all these different colors. I have fucking goosebumps, man. I got fucking goosebumps. Banger, oh lord. Aqua in his ending is trying to climb up the stairs in Mephisto and drowning in all of these things. Ruby is just trying to break out and be herself. Aqua is in like a long road of like discovery and all these like aspects of self and doubt and whatnot. And for Ruby, she's been stained black now. She's gone through all these emotions, all these things that have broken her out of the cage of what might be seen as innocence or what might be seen as keeping her safe. Oh, this fucking slaps, bro. This fucking slaps, bro. And just her face. Look at her fucking expression here, man. Like, wow. Wow. All right, we're backing it up just a little bit. We are doing the lyric analysis for this. Fuck it. Maybe the water was helping keep her up. Now she has to deal with the gravity. Oh, Blake. Oh, I got to give you 100 out of 100 on that one. I got to give you 100 out of 100 on that one. That is so fucking good. Oh, dude, that is so fucking sick. I love that. Guys, did you guys... Oh, maybe the water was helping keep her up. Now she has to deal with the gravity. And that's... Oh, dude, that is so fucking clean. I hope we get to Shikonoko before I have to go to bed. That is such a nice, sick comment. But, like, it's poetry. It is. You know, and her dancing and, you know, all of these things, doing whatever she wants to be as she's being colored through all of that. She had trouble with mobility and stability as Serena. Ah. Isn't it interesting as well? Hold on. She's a little kid here. And yet, as she keeps evolving, the awa, right? The change and whatnot that comes through, she breaks out when she's an adult. Oh, the innocence of childhood. The innocence of not knowing? Wait. Is Ruby going to find out? Oh, wait a fucking minute. Is Ruby going to find out? Is Ruby going to fucking find out? And is this the whole aspect of self? Is like, you know, the innocence of not knowing, maybe being kept in the fucking dark, maybe the awa of like not whatnot. Then gravity fucking hits, as Blink put it, right? But going through all these emotions and all these changes and pains and whatnot that's coming through. And now she's down in the ground. She's feeling the gravity of what's truly fucking happening. And she's down in despair. And her dress is now black. She's no longer pure. And she's seeing all of this star. White star to black star as well. Great fucking comparison in that. And all of a sudden, it's like, holy shit, she now has to deal with the gravitas of the situation, and she's trying to maybe run or escape or get away or maybe turn a new chapter, but it's fucking there, dude. Finding what out? Anything and everything to do with what the fuck's been happening with Aqua. Oh, dude. That is some fun. I gotta give credit to Bleak on this one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta give credit to Bleak because it all happened with that comment. It all happened with her comment, and then it all fucking clicked, and it was like click. Holy shit. Fury, thanks so much for the raid. Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing an analysis of Oshi no Ko, Season 2, Episode 2. How was stream? What'd you guys end up doing? I hope that you're having a good time. Holy fuck, guys. Also, not a family-friendly thing. Hey, Sai, I hope you've been well. I hope you're doing well. I broke my whiteboard, but we're here. I hope you're doing well. How was stream? How's everything, guys? So the main element still pertains, guys. Is this a symbol or an aspect of innocence, an aspect of, you know, either that childhood like innocence of being kept safe from what might come through, right? Being kept safe from the environment, from the world that's going on around. And as they keep growing up and they keep growing and exchanging and evolving and so on and so forth, they keep getting painted with the colors that life throws your way. As life keeps evolving and keeps throwing everything, the water goes out. She falls down. She has to deal with the gravitas of the situation. Her white dress is now black. It's a mix of all the colors, all the emotions, all the experiences. And now she has to face the truth. But yay, I help. How did you break it? I literally pulled back and it went flying up and it was insane. You had a wonderful time playing Fortnite? Oh, hell yeah. You take any W's? All right, let's go. It's a fucking banger, dude. For an ending song, this is a fucking banger. %. See? It breaks. She's an adult now, wearing black, face of remorse. Does it have something to do with her past life, maybe? Is that what causes this break? And that's sort of what I'm trying to go and highlight. All right, we're backing it up. We got to hear this ending. I'll let it play out. But yeah, it all broke apart. The crows. This is beautiful shit. Dude, that face. No. Wait. No. Wait. Okay. What if it is something to do with her past, man? What if it is something to do with her fucking past, and that's sort of why that fucking clicks on in, and the whole keychain falling, her just fucking rushing out there. What if it is? All of a sudden, everything's striking in me that something from her past literally comes through in the door of depression, or whatever the fuck the door might hold. Oh, it's symbolic of the glass door. Oh, could be. I mean, 100%. Crows are guardians and messengers. You gotta treat them with respect. But then the murder of crows literally going around. Damn, dude. Fucking symbolism is beautiful in this show. And isn't it interesting it's red paint down at the bottom, and it makes it look out to be like blood, right? And this crow comes in. Again, I think the crows have something to do with that fucking character with the feather and whatnot. Picks up the chain that broke it and dips. Why are they an agent of change? That is my fucking question. A ring. Is it a ring? I thought it was a fucking keychain. I think it's a keychain ring thing. Yeah. Oh. Fuck, dude. Fuck. What a great fucking ending. Color me impressed. Color me fucking impressed. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking a look at the lyrics in just a little bit. The keychain she gave to the doctor. Yeah, I want the fucking lyrics. I think I have the lyrics back here. Hold on. I have the lyrics, chat. I have the lyrics. Anyway, are you guys ready? I'm going to be eating my fucking ice cream as we do this. Yeah, I hate to put a Twitch ban. For what? Eating ice cream? All right. Are you guys ready? Let's fucking go. Oh, these lyrics. Oh, these lyrics. Even if you list all the convenient ideals, the reality is bleak and she's in her white fucking dress. Oh. Oh. What the fuck is this, bro? The fucking lyrics are great. The fucking lyrics are great. Holy shit, dude. Wow. Getting hurt is a disease. Hurt people song, dude. No, straight up. Straight up, getting hurt is becoming a disease. Who can't you forgive? Is this towards Aqua? Is this towards Aqua? Is this Ruby towards Aqua? Oh, man, this is fucking... Ooh. Oh. Yeah. God. Like, recognize me, I've been screaming when the... Oh. Oh, this is Pain Pecco. This is Pain Pecco Extreme, dude. This is so fucking good. This is so fucking good, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, just the self-narrative of, like, recognize this. I said in a voice. I've been screaming. Oh, bro, I'm crying and eating ice cream. What a curse is this? Oh. 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 Even though I don't believe in miracles, I keep wishing for it. Somehow I wiped it out. Bro, this is just fucking destruction, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think, like, I'm so engaged with the fucking lyrics. Ooh. That's more Aqua, I feel. Oh. I wonder how much of influence the show has in the writers. It's more like Burning, dude. It is. It is. Like, I'm fucking tearing up on it. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is just pain, dude. Like, whoever made this with the intent that there was probably a lot of pain behind, like, some of the experiences that they've gone through. It's evident, man. Even if I looked away, the dream of that day still haunted me. So even if Aqua looked away, that dream, oh. Oh. Is Aqua going to die? Is Aqua going to die? It just fucking hit me, bro. It just fucking hit me. But I'm crying now in the dazzling light. Is Ruby going to be pushed towards like this stardom level, and somewhere along the way is Aqua going to die in his path for revenge? And this is her saying, but I'm crying now in the dazzling light. Bro! I'm over here just fucking... Oh, where did you get that conclusion? He already died once. Aqua said he's going on a suicide mission in episode 1. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about it. It's sort of like the representation of like everything breaking and so on and so forth. And then the opening as well. And I'm like, along with my board that I had up there, and I'm like, is Aqua going to die? Chat. Is he going to alienate himself from revenge and essentially end up being like, you know, maybe dying in the process, and Ruby is pushed to this new level where she can't necessarily... She cries tears of joy, but just like her mom, it's all a lie. And now she's crying in the dazzling light. And now people might be coming up to her or something, right? And oh... Oh. It's the opposite of Aqua. This, for me, I might just be looking at it at a biased perspective at the moment. Whatever the pain is, I'm burning my life while turning it into brilliance. Fucking S+ fucking ending song. No. Oh no. No. This song is such a banger. It's an amazing song, but it fucking hurts. Oh. The ice cream is leaking. It's so hot. How many more things do I have to do until they're gone? And then the next lyric is, when I heard the answer, tears came to my eyes. Isn't that something where Ruby in her past life was the first one to go, but Ruby now as Ruby might be the last one to go? Where the person she idolized and was supposed to be this bastion of whatnot goes first in this life. Wow. Wow. I think we're gonna get a very sad ending, a bittersweet ending, in a way. Oh, dude, I'm looking at this and I'm just like, how is this gonna fucking escalate to that portion? That would be poetic. No, that's what I'm saying is that would be fucking poetic and a half, man. Just like the lyrics, the like how everything's being set up in that way, right? Wow. Oh my God. Oh my god. This ending has everything. Wow. Holy fuck. Dude, I'm getting all fucking emotional and shit. What the fuck is this? Yeah, it's going on my fucking playlist. I'm backing this the fuck up. There's so many like hidden little things here. I'm getting emotional, dude. I love this. Like this ending is on par. Might be one of my favorite fucking songs now, dude. Like the lyrics carry so much fucking weight to them, man. The singer fucking kills it, and then the grunge aspect with it. Oh, okay. The scars that won't disappear day after day. Guys, what is that? Chat, what is that? And there's another thing that can also cause that. Grief. Trauma and grief. The scars that won't disappear. She's lost something, right? Her trauma from her past life, her emotional life, emotional scars. But even if you were to put this in a future perspective, let's take this as future Ruby. Hold on. Guilt. How many more things do I have to do until they're gone? So it's already future tense. When I heard the answer, tears came to my eyes. When I heard the answers, tears came to my eyes. What more do I have to do? How many more things do I have to? How many more things do I have to have until they're gone? And they're already gone. Yeah, I'm crying. They're gone. The scars won't disappear day after day. They're gone. How many more things do I have to have before they're gone? When I heard the answer, I cried. Yeah, I'm crying. The scars that won't disappear day after day. Bro, that's ripping me apart inside. That's ripping me apart inside. S tier ending. How many more things do you have to do before, like, you know, do you have to go ahead and do until they're gone? How many more, like, things do you have, chances, opportunity, time, so on and so forth? Like, how much, like, especially whenever you know that someone's about to do something stupid, or for example, have you guys ever had a friend that's not really lovey-dovey, and all of a sudden they send you, I love you, man. Thank you. I'll be honest with you, whenever I get that, I go into fucking high alert. I go, oh yeah. It goes into like, dude, like, oh shit, like, right? The insane worry, the insane amount of like, dude, like, what if one day I wake up and they're gone, right? What if one day I wake up, or I'm sorry, exactly. Like, how many more things, how much more time do I have with this person until they're gone? When I heard, like, you know, and sometimes when we hear the answers, it's rough. Ooh. This ending, man. Oh my. Lying now in the bright light. The poeticism. Ruby turns into I, and now she's doing what I was doing. Oh, if Aka wants to go this way, fucking brilliant, like phenomenally fucking brilliant. Exactly, lying as and it's a metaphor for both, right? It can be a metaphor for both. Ruby hates lies, but imagine this: now you have to lie in the bright light. In front of everyone, in front of the media, in front of whatever might be there. Dude, this ending is a fucking banger. Holy fuck. This might be like S++ for me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And remember, Ruby hates lies. Yeah, that's why I was thinking. What is I's line with that? Something to do with like, hold on. This might easily be topping it. Discarded for me as a personal. Lies are love, like, sure, but turning even pain into brilliance. I did that. I clearly, like, you know, she was an incredible performer. And I can't tell anyone about this feeling because now you have to lie. Fuck. This just became my all-time favorite song for like the endings like this. Wow. I don't exactly, John. Exactly. She won't be able to go ahead and feel remorse or whatnot. She can cry, right? But you have to fool the audience into thinking they're happy tears or something else. This hurts. 10 out of 10. This hurts. Phenomenal. Oh my god, dude. Like I'm legit fucking impressed, shook. Like internally, like I'm fucking shaking at this ending song. Like it's one of those that's probably gonna give me existential crisis for a bit. Can we analyze this ending again next Friday? Please. There's more to it. There's more to these fucking lyrics. And just looking at the way that these lyrics are being portrayed, it's so fucking... Like, look at this. Look at this. Even if you list all the convenient ideals, the realities breaks. Getting hurt is becoming a disease. Who can't you forgive? I thought I should just let it go before I lose it. Recognize this. It's a dialogue. It's a dialogue that they're having. Fuck, dude. Yes. The big ending analysis. Like, it is a dialogue, and it's a beautiful fucking back and forth that's happening into Ruby becoming a liar. Into Ruby evolving into being a liar. Into Ruby evolving into maybe being I. Into Ruby evolving into quite literally, I assume that there's going to be a moment of grief or maybe we're losing someone in the future. And having to take that in literally full circle poeticism with this, where she was the first one to go in the last life, and now she might be the last one to stay. This is Ruby's story. This is I's story. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Ansaz. It's very ominous. Yeah. Yeah. The pile on Afterlife, how much they plan on singing stage. What a fun job. Dude, that's all I gotta say is this is fucking beautiful. Like, I'm legit so fucking happy that we actually got through to be able to sit down and go through the ending and go through the opening a little bit, dive in deep, and of course do the episode. The episode's wonderful. I don't know. Has the manga ended or no? Because if we maybe hit on something again, would it be the first fucking time, right? Because apparently we got some stuff right. If we hit on something that ends up happening, right? Like let's say that there's a fucking time skip or some shit. Like, you know, there's a couple time skips or some shit, and it ends up going with anything that these lyrics have to offer. I'm just gonna fucking break down. The author's a fucking genius, man. The author's gonna be a fucking genius. The manga's ongoing, but it's in the last arc. Whew. Whew. With that being said, I just thought of something dark. You guys ready for this? This is just conspiracy theory. Yeah, can I go a little off the walls here? This doesn't hold any weight, water, anything whatsoever. Okay. What if Aqua doesn't end up confronting, say, his father, whoever ends up being the culprit? Ends up killing them. But in the process, he gets hurt. Right? In the process, he gets hurt. Maybe he gets a knife that we see like reflected in the opening with this childlike eye, right? In the same way that I was stabbed, maybe he's stabbed as well. And he's slumping down. And just like I and the kids were in that first episode, we get a call back to that with Aqua on one side and Ruby maybe frantically trying to get in. And now Ruby's left with the pain and 1,001 things. Oh, that's all I was gonna say. Oh, give me the fucking poetry in motion. Based fanfic, easy clap. Oh, in a bonus chapter of Oshi no Ko, not the abdominal aorta. That's sort of what I'm thinking, dude. I'm just like, whoo, you want to do a full poetry in motion shit with it? That's a beautiful. And at the end of the day, it would just have to push Ruby to continue doing her life and whatnot, dealing with the pain of shit. Beautiful stuff. Holy crap. Oh, holy crap. Wow. And there's 101 ways that we can go to it. Ed needs to write his fanfic. Ed needs to write it, the pain, but the poetry. If it was Aqua's kids. However, because of the innocence of Ruby so far, I think it would even be better for Ruby to be tainted that way as well. And for her to be pushed onto a stage the same way that I was, and now she has to lie. And now her life is filled with lies. And now she's fulfilling that prophecy of not wanting to live or not wanting to like lies or so on and so forth. That is just like, it's entertainment industry. It's the biz. This is the only way you'll get out. This is the only way you'll succeed. Fanfic actual ending. Wow. She'd probably get really angry. But my God, guys, what a beautiful fucking episode. What a beautiful opening and ending analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really, really sincerely hope you guys did. I don't know how else to say it. I hope I cooked. I hope I cooked enough for you guys. For me, this was phenomenal. This was fucking amazing. And this is honestly one of my favorite endings of all time. This might be my favorite ending, like, song. It's so fucking good. It is so fucking good, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, guys, come and join us every Friday. It's Oshi no Ko Friday. And then it might be Oshi or Shiko no Ko no Ko no Ko, depending on what if I can find it. Or Shimoneta. Guys, I appreciate you coming through YouTube. Practice some self-care. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. This whole video is going to be put together because it's a whole fucking analysis with it. I appreciate y'all. Practice some self-care, YouTube. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for coming.